All right, so you want to go tapeless in 2026, and you just bought your little Immersion Power Play, right? And mine, mind you, came with the appropriate cable to use. Your audio video input is a 3.5 millimeter jack, and let's say your Power Play came with the right cable. Well, that's great. But what happens when you have a camera like this? It's a little older and it's got these guys on it, which are RCA inputs. So what do? Well, you go on Amazon, right? And you buy one of these bad boys, and then, hold on, we plug it in. What do we get? We get this absolute dog shit right here. And what I mean is the cable is sticking out a little bit. Well, how do we fix that? I couldn't find a single video on the internet on how to do this, but I figured it out. All right, first things first, let's break down the pinout on the Power Play, because it's different than your camera, and that's why it doesn't work. And what really happens is the audio channels get mixed up, but the video lands in the right spot when it's halfway in. So we need to know what the pins are inside the Power Play to then wire up the RCA cables. And if you don't mind my crude drawings, you can tell that's what those are, right? Yeah, that's good. So check it out. So TRRS cable has 4 pins on it. And if you look closely, hold on, let me get it. I nailed it, dude. I freaking nailed it. So it has 4 connections on it, and we need to match those with what's in the Power Play. Here it is. This one, the first one, is ground, video, right audio, left audio. Sick. And if you look over here, yeah, I nailed it. Perfect. You have your blacks, which are your ground wires, and these are your hot. So if this, for example, let's say this is your video. Can you see that? Can you see that? You can kind of see that. And this is your audio. Well, now that we know what these are, we need to figure out what these are, because you can buy a pack of these on Amazon, like 4 for $8, right? And knowing what these are is only half the battle. So I'll show you a little trick to figure out which one of these 4 cords we need to wire up to these 4 cords to make this click all the way in. And it's very easy. All right, so for the sake of this demonstration, we're gonna need our multimeter, which I'm gonna turn on right there. And then all we need to do is take these connectors right here, and we need to put one here, and we tap the other end. Ooh, that's black. So we know that black is ground. We'll move on to video. Video is green. And then audio is white and red. White, red. That's it, boom. So now we've identified what these cables are. All right, now let's take what we learned and put it on the board. So we know that black is ground, green is video, white, right audio, red, left audio. Sick. Let's pretend that this orange cable right here is our white cable, because I don't have a white marker. Whatever. Over here, we're gonna have 2 cables coming out of these. One is your ground, it's gonna be the bare wire, and the other one is gonna be shielded. That is gonna be your signal wires. Now let's make this really simple. We know ground is black, so ground has to go, these 2 are ground, so we're gonna connect those, and then connect, boom. Wow, isn't that something crazy? Now check this out. So video signal is green, so we're gonna go green to green, and then what do we got? White and red, since they are only going to one audio source, we're gonna do the similar thing to what we did to ground, connect those, boom. Now, we're gonna build it. All right, I soldered the cable up. It should look something like this, okay? And then right in the middle, we got our shrink wrap, and I did save this part for you guys because it is the most satisfying to watch. Wow, look at that. And it just shrinks right up, and our messy solder is all covered up. All right, the proof is in the pudding. Here's the cable we just made, going in the RCAs on the back of this JVC. And then here's the cable at half mast like it used to be. Oh, we got a fuzzy picture, but if we push it all the way in, wow, it works. And you guys look beautiful. Congratulations. Well, damn, dude. Go get you some scissors and get balling, dude. And I I want to see your footage, so tag me in it. Cheers. Thanks, guys. I love you.